Okay, parents, look, as a teacher, let me give you some advice. Please don't ever say, my kid would never do that, because sometimes it's our own kids. So my colleague and I, we share resources, we share lessons in Google Classrooms and things like that. My youngest son, Fox, he's in her class, okay? And so she had given me this for 3rd grade. And when she gives it to me, I know, I was like, oh, this is gonna be really challenging, because look, it even has a little PEMDAS thing down here. And I was like, oh, but this is cool, we'll do it together, right? The first thing I do is when she gives me these resources is I solve it, because obviously I need to solve it before I teach it, so I know what I'm doing. And I solve all the stuff and I have it on my desk the day before. Next day, my son Fox has lunch in my classroom. We have lunch, everything's great, blah, 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 blah. Then he goes back to her class. And then she gives out this math problem. And she says after like a minute, he just comes up to her and he hands it to her and the answer is on there and it's perfect. And she's like, oh my gosh, like that was crazy fast. Like, how did he do this? And she was surprised because she knows her students. And none of these little pictures were solved, just the answer. And so she asked him, she's like, Fox, how'd you get that answer? And how'd you get it so fast? Because nobody else had solved it. He goes, well, as a matter of fact, I was in my mom's classroom earlier, and this was sitting on her desk, and she had it all solved. And I remembered the answer, but I didn't remember any of the other parts. She said he was so matter of fact and honest. And then later, my 5th grader came in, and he saw a blank one sitting there, and he says, can I solve it? And I said, absolutely. And he is like really mathematically gifted, and he just solved it like that. Sometimes it's your own kids. Have a good day, y'all.